Hey guys, it's Christina of CraftyPaws. I'm here to share some holiday cards that I made for nursing home residents for Kimbo Kreations' annual Christmas Cards Challenge. And I wanted to make some kind of cute, whimsical cards that I thought would work for both men and women. So I kept it very kind of gender neutral. And I actually also, even though it's a Christmas cards challenge, I thought I would just make them holiday cards so that, it wouldn't exclude anybody of a particular faith. This is the front of the card, and I kept it really simple pretty much. I used a whole bunch of Martha Stewart snowflake punches. I used this snowflake, this border snowflake, so I had a whole bunch of little tiny snowflakes, and then this corner snowflake that kind of is in between this size and the border snowflake size. And I glued them on the front, and I then used some icicle stickles for that iridescent sparkle. I also used some stickers. These are the clear dimensional stickers from Recollections. And I also heat embossed red banners for the outside sentiment. This sentiment is actually from an Avriel stamp set. It's called Be Jolly. And I used these two sentiments for the outside. And then I just used some silver stickles to add some little accent dots. Then for the inside, I used some Recollections card bases. I don't know if you guys picked these up when they were on clearance. They were like 80 sets of card bases and envelopes for $5. And I used the blue-green colored one that kind of fades out really quickly, so it's darker up here. So I reversed the card. This is supposed to be on the outside, and I flipped it to the inside so that it could be the sky for this little scene. Then I used my Lawn Fawn stitched hillsides, this die here for the background. And then I used one of my new favorites, this Lawn Fawn Stitched Hillside pop-ups. And I'm going to attach a video so you guys can see how it gets folded and glued together to assemble the really fun and easy little pop-up scene cards. And for the little penguins, those are from a Mama Elephant set called Arctic Penguins. And I used all of the little penguins. And you can see this side, I kept them very simple, just the way they stamp out, and I just added a little bit of warm gray to the lower parts of their bellies and colored in a little bit of yellow for their feet. They actually have ice skates on, but whatever, I didn't care about that. And their little beaks. And then for this side, I'm not very good at making batch cards. I get bored very easily while crafting. So I decided to color up half of them so that they have this really great ombre, kind of orange to yellow to white look on their bellies. And to do that, I just doodled in a little line, kind of a curved line so that it would be around the face and around the belly. So I just doodled that in with a Copic multi-liner, and then I used some Copics just to color in these little ombre bellies. And then again, just more of the snowflakes for the sky. And in this case, I put a snowflake in his little flipper so that it looks like he caught a snowflake. And then for this bottom sentiment down here, I used, for all of the sentiments actually, I used the Memento Luxe ink because this stays wet enough, long enough to do some heat embossing. So I stamped this sentiment, which is from a different Avriel set. It's the Oh What Fun stamp set, and I used Oh What Fun and Let It Snow since I have all these snowflakes, and I heat embossed that as well. And that's it. They're relatively simple cards, really fun to make, and I hope they will bring a smile to the seniors who receive them. So I've taken the Lawn Fawn Stitched Hillsides and the Lawn Fawn Stitched Hillside pop-ups dies and cut out, just out of plain white cardstock, one of these to make the background hill and one of these to make up the pop-up. So let me show you how this all gets assembled together. I've taken a card base, and rather than folding it this way, which is how it is in the card base box, I am going to be folding it this way so that this is on the inside of the card, and so this blue becomes the skyline. I'm going to be putting this stitched hill And I'm just going to use a little bit of wet glue. And then let me go through and show you guys how to go about preparing this piece here. So you won't be able to see it probably on the video, but this die has a score line. Make sure that gets burnished nice and flat. And then it has fold lines here at the top of this hill, here at the base of this hill. Then there's a line right here. So this will fold in the opposite direction. So that's a mountain. This is a valley. This is another top of the hill back fold. And then there are faint lines back here, and this is going to be the tabs attaching to the card base, here and here. And let me just burnish those. It's going to be the card base inside, and you'll want to, again, add glue here, and any kind of strong adhesive. Laying this in the mountain valley fold. So this is pushed down. I'm going to add glue to this tab and this tab. And then close the card onto those tabs. When it opens, ta-da, it's opening with those pop-ups perfectly in place.
I hope you enjoyed this quick little mini tutorial. If you did, please give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate it. I hope you guys are having a wonderful crafty day, and thanks so much for watching.